Good morning. Today is Tuesday, December 2nd, F Day. I'm Casey Sartori.
I'm Chris Fonaball.
And this is Kennedy Live.
In weather, it's sunny, 29.
On Kennedy Live, send them into the Submit News tab on the Kennedy Catholic website.
Happy birthday to Kevin Buren and Ryan Frey.
There will be a meeting of the Kennedy Live team in room 107 on Wednesday morning, right after Kennedy Live in room 107. Please show up with your ideas for any new segments. New members are always welcomed.
There will be a short meeting for the Gale Winds crew in room 107 right after Kennedy Live today. New members are urged to attend.
The Mixed Martial Arts Club should turn in their consent form to Mr. Rossich. We will have our first active meeting on Wednesday after school. Please wear sweatpants, a t-shirt, and have a sweatshirt with you. If you own sparring equipment, please bring it with you, Mr. Rossich.
If you would like to help in being part of costumes for the play, please contact Mrs. DeGrande at aedegrande@gmail.com or contact Caitlin Farrell.
And now for In the News with Carly.
Good morning. I'm Carly Gilmore, and this is In the News. A wife and suspected son of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the leader of the Islamic State group, was arrested in Lebanon, according to reports. The country's defense ministry was confirmed to NBC News that al-Baghdadi's wife and child were detained. Military spokesman Colonel is leading the investigation but declined to offer more details. President Obama, grappling with how to respond with the racial unrest in Ferguson and a wave of anger at law enforcement officials across the country, said Monday that he would tighten standards on the provision of military-style equipment to local police departments and provide funds for police officers to wear cameras. The Federal Bureau of Investigation warned U.S. businesses that hackers have used malicious software to launch a destructive cyber attack in the United States, following a devastating breach last week at Sony Pictures Entertainment. Cybersecurity experts said that the malicious software described in the alert appeared to describe the one that affected Sony, which would mark first major destructive cyber attack waged against the company on U.S. soil. The FBI report did not say how many companies have been victims of destructive attacks. Well, that's all for In the News. Now back to the anchors.
And now for sports with Emily.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic Sports Nation. I'm Emily Sage with your sports. JV boys basketball home versus Montfort at 5:30 p.m. And there will be a varsity girls basketball away at Monsignor Scanlon at 5:30 p.m. both tomorrow. That's all for the sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Emily. And now for this day in history with Michaela.
Good morning, I'm Michaela Rooney with This Day in History. In 1804, Napoleon was crowned emperor. In 1823, the Monroe Doctrine was declared. That's all for This Day in History. Back over the anchors.
And now for Saint of the Day with Becky.
Good morning, I'm Becky Rendich with your Saint of the Day. Today is the feast day of Saint Bibiana. She was born in Rome to her father, Flavian, whose face was burnt off, and her mother, Defrosa, who was beheaded. After the death of her parents, Bibiana and her sister lived in poverty with a wicked woman who tortured Bibiana until her execution in the 4th century. She is remembered for joyfully accepting her suffering and always keeping her faith during the hard times. That's all for Saint of the Day. Back to the anchors.
Thanks, Becky. I'm Casey Sartori.
And I'm Chris Fonaball.
And this has been Kennedy Live.
Have a great day.